All right, good morning-ish as we're about ready to get started here between the Esmark Stars and the Ohio Blue Jackets. Starting game one of the weekend here, a three-game weekend for the Blue Jackets as they'll be taking on the Pittsburgh Vengeance tonight at 7 p.m. And then tomorrow we'll be playing the Stars again at 10 a.m. Last time we played the Stars, we fell short 3-2 in overtime. Should be a competitive game if the boys come out and play and forecheck. Got a little late start today. The game before this was Blue Jackets and Stars were playing each other in the 16U team, and the OBJ won that one 3-2 on a late goal. So congratulations to the 16U team. And now we're about ready to get started here for our 15-0 team against the Stars as well. Playing at Pittsburgh Ice Arena. It's old barn. You see my breath. High 30s, I would say. Mid 30s. Morning. Good, man. How are you? Good morning. See ya. All right, looks like we're getting ready to get started here. 20-minute late start. Parker will be in net. Millsy to take the face off. Face off won by the Jackets, chased down by Jolly. Pass just off the mark there. Jolly's gonna run it down, gets it down below the goal. Pushes that one back, puck gets turned over. Alvarez pushes that one to Goose. Goose can't handle it. Esmark's gonna try to center that one. Puck gets deflected high, gets stopped down on the blue line, and out of the zone it comes. DCA tries to push that one up to Zane. Esmark's gonna gather it. Esmark pushes that one down into the zone. Puck broken up there by Jolly, forced into the corner by Tommy Lillis. Nice big hit there by the Jackets. Dietrich's gonna get it out of the zone, gets it to Tommy. Tommy carries it in. Dietrich's got it, fires a shot, gets deflected and high off the netting. We'll get a face off down in the attack zone with 16 minutes left in the first period. 0-0 is our score. No shots on net yet. Face off to be taken by Dalton. Rowan on the face off. Face off won by the Jackets. Puck pushed back towards the coin. The coin's going to keep it in. Esmark will gather it in the corner. Rowan presses him up against the boards. Esmark brings it into the zone, fires a shot, goes high over the net. It's going to rim all the way around. They're going to fire it back in. Parker comes out to play it, gets it out to Park. Trevor Park with the puck. Trevor forces that one up towards Dalton Rowan. Puck gets turned over. Back into the zone it comes. That'll be an icing call with 15:30 left in the first period. Hollyard to take the face off. Puck down below the goal line, gathered by Garris, gets to Hoffman. Hoffman tries to get it out, at least gets it out of the zone. Aliar is going to press. Aliar with some nice pressure, breaks that one up. A little miscommunication there by the Jackets. Puck's loose out in front. Puck pushed back along the boards there. Ridden off into the boards. Puck pinned up there, picked out by Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh with the puck. Forces that one down low. Cross ice pass, saved by Parker. Puck's loose out in front. Esmark can't pull the trigger on it. That would have been a goal for sure, as the goal was left wide open. Pittsburgh's got us pinned into our zone here a little bit. Roman Frias with the backhand. That's going to go off of a body of a Jacket on the bench, and there's no call. Garris with it. Back to Jolly. Comes out of the zone. Millsy tries to apply some pressure. It's going to come back into our zone. 14 minutes left in the first period. We've spent most of our time down in the defense zone, but no real high danger opportunities except for the one where Pittsburgh swung and missed on. Oh, puck's turned over down in the zone. Nice shot by Parker to dive out and knock that one loose. Goes off the moorings. Goes off the moorings. Just knock it off. How could I be the only one that knows this? Trevor with the puck, goes D to D, gets it over to a Coin. Coin tries to get that one to Dietrich, goes between his legs there, and we'll get an icing call. They don't even know. Jimmy. Puck face off one. Zane flips that one, tries to off the boards. He's going to chase it, keeps it in the zone. Battle for it along the boards. DCA. A Coin will force that one back in. And this one's going to come all the way back. Should be an icing call. Icing is the call. We'll get a face off down in our attack zone. 12 minutes left in the first period. 0-0 is our score. Face off to be taken by Millsy. Face off one by Esmark. Pittsburgh carries it in. Cross ice pass broken up by the Jackets. Park tries to get that one out of the zone. Outlet pass just out of the reach. And Esmark will force that one back down low. It's going to rim around. Park's going to grab it. And he's having trouble with it. Esmark pins him up against the boards. Puck deflected wide of the net. Oh. What? Esmark's got the puck in their defense zone here, applying some pressure to the Jackets. Ethan gets hit from behind. That'll be a penalty on Esmark, and Jackets will be on the power play. 10:24 left in the first period. Jackets will start a 2-minute power play here. Ethan T got hit right in the middle of the back with an elbow, and the official was right there to call it. Face-off be taken by Millsy. Face-off won by the Jackets. Fished into the zone by Jolly as he bumps into the official. Nice move by Jolly there to reset and get him some space. A coin, drops it down low to Millsy, back to a coin. A coin, back to Millsy. Millsy fires a shot, gets blocked out in front, and the zone gets cleared. First one to it will be Jolly. Played 7 minutes and 10 seconds. Into the corner by a coin. Giving chase is Goose Young, picked out of there by a coin. A coin, out to Jolly. Jolly back to a coin. Coin down to McBrayer. McBrayer down below the goal line. McBrayer forces that one back to the point. Millsy's got it. Millsy back to McBrayer. Back to Millsy. And Millsy loses possession of it. They scramble to keep it in. Millsy gets it down low to Goose. He goes back at the coin. Coin fires a shot wide of the net. Picked up by Millsy. Millsy drops it down. Gets it to McBrayer. Back to Miller. Long change for the Jackets in the middle of that. And another guy comes off. Jolly keeps it in. He's going to force that one down low. 30 seconds left in the power play. No shots on net, and that'll be a clear. Puck's going to come all the way down. Parker's going to come out to play it. He pushes that one to Park. Park over to Dietrich. Dietrich gets it across center ice, and they get it out of the zone again. Park back to Garris. Garris swings and misses. Carries it across center ice. Puck will get forced down low. 8 seconds left in the power play, and that opportunity was wasted. There's going to be no icing because they were still on a penalty kill. Garris gets it up to Lillis. Lillis forces that one across center ice. Garris has it. Garris carries it in the zone. Garris trying to get the edge there. Fires a shot. Shot saved by the goaltender. Garris gets that one back to Jolly. Jolly tries to get it up to Lillis. It gets enough to get out of the zone, but here comes the Stars. Stars fire a shot, gets deflected out in front. Jolly is gassed, and we're going to need a line change here as soon as possible. Lillis fires that one off the glass. It's going to come all the way down, and that'll be an icing call, and the Jackets will get their line change. 7:45 left in the first period. 0-0 is our score. Ollie to take the face off. Jolly backhands that one over to Goose. Goose fires that one forward. Stars are going to reset. They're going to dump it down low. Goose is the first one to it. Flips that one off the boards. Goose will gather on the backside. Flishes that one out to Hoffman. Hoffman, it's got some space. One-on-one with the goaltender. Fires a shot, saved by the goalie. Puck's bouncing around down below the goal line. Picked up by Esmark, and they're going to force that one down low. Hoffman's going to come in there and try to disrupt, and Ollie will do the same, and Esmark will get it out. Or not. Puck gloved down by the Jackets, forced down to a coin. Coin goes off the skate there, and Ethan T has it. Teslov fires that one down low. Goaltender's going to play that one off to the side. Jackets continue to apply some forechecking. Glove down by a coin, and out of the zone it comes. Park racing for it. He'll be the first one to it. Gets it one almost out of the zone. Fished out by a coin. A coin with some out of the zone. Park gathers the puck, gets down below the goal line. Puck nearly gets turned over in what would have been a dangerous situation. Hustling for it is Millsy. Millsy's got the puck. Puck's out in front. Drop back to Zane. Zane fires a shot, deflected out in front. Stars will carry this one in. Puck's going to go on net. Parker's going to cover that one, and we'll get a face-off down here with 5:50 left in the first period. 0-0 is our score. Faceoff gets pushed against the wall. Garris is going to pick it up, and he's going to ice it. And we're going to come back here and do it again. Faceoff to be taken by Ali. Face-off won by Esmark, pushed back to the blue line. Puck forced down low, goes off the glove of the Esmark player. And puck's loose, coming out in front. Parker's gonna just cover it. We're gonna get a face-off. Puck gets turned over. Shot, saved by Parker. Get a face-off down here. I think it was Parker's first actual shot on net, and we're almost 12 minutes into the game. I think it's one shot apiece. Garris had a shot on net a few minutes ago. Face-off won by the Stars. Slap shot saved by Parker with the left leg pad. It deflected just wide of the net. Picked up by Lillis. Tommy driving to the net. Nice play by the Esmark defense to knock that one off. Oh, Goose makes one guy miss. He's going to push that one along the boards. Pinned up against the boards of the Jackets, and Lillis comes over to help. Jolly jumps that play, breaks it up. Jolly comes away with it. Jolly tries a centering pass. That's a hook. That's a hook. Holy shnikes. Jolly with the puck. Up over to Dietrich. Dietrich to Rowan. Rowan's going to flip that one back. The Jackets will get a line change. 4:05 left in the first period. That is a soft icing call. Puck was barely moving and nobody was trying to get it. 4:04 left in the first period. 0-0 is our score. Face-off won by the Jackets. A point with it, gets it over to Park. Park fires that one off the glass. And I'll go off the netting and we'll get a face-off. Should be down in our zone. That puck was flipped out of the zone inside the blue line. I think there by the goalie. It was an opportunity for the Jackets. Hoffman fires that one up. It's going to come all the way down. Ollie's going to apply some pressure. There's 3:20 left in the first period. 0-0 is our score. Fired in on net, saved by Parker. 2:50 left in the first period. Face-off won by the Jackets. Cross ice pass off the mark. Stars will get that one back in. And that should be an offsides. Offsides is a call. Jackets we're gonna face off outside the blue line here with 2:35 left in the first period. Garris with it. Roman tries to get it out of the zone, gets picked off by the Stars. Stars have it, back on the blue line. Puck, because that's the second hooking they missed. Jackets will get a line change. 2 minutes left in the period. Nice jump by Jolly as he tries to dump it back in the zone. Lucas keeps it in. Backhands that one over to Goose. Back to Lucas. Lucas tries to fire that one in, gets broken up. And then along the boards it goes. Stars try that cross ice pass. Jolly, nice job defending that. Jolly's playing a hell of a first period here. Nice job, gets it up to Lucas. Lucas fires a shot gloved by the goaltender, and the Jackets get their second shot